Do you want to know how to self-tape? Do you want advice from a current active actor? Do you want tips and tools to help build your acting career from the start? Then subscribe for more. What's up everyone, my name's Sambal. If you're new here, I do acting related content, so I do vlogs, life lessons and tips. If this is something that you're interested in, consider subscribing. So you've clicked this video because it says 8 top tips to self-tape like a pro. Ha! Got ya. No, seriously, I'm going to give you 8 tips that I consider to be the best 8 tips that I use myself to self-tape. But hold on, you might be asking yourself, Sam, I'm a new actor. What is a self-tape? Haha, good question. Self-tape is an audition at home. That's all it is. Simple. That's everything. Thank you very much. I'm joking. So self-tape is an audition at home. So for me as a professional actor, I have to go to London, Manchester, wherever I need to go, I'll go to do an audition. Which it costs money, it costs time, which is fair enough. It's my career at the end of the day, so I've chosen to do that. However, a self-tape you can do at home. All you got to do is find somewhere in your house, which with a blank wall, blank background, or where I'm sitting now, you could use this, but just zoom in on your camera or on your phone, so you only get a certain bit so they can see you. And all you got to do is film yourself. That's all a self-tape is. It's you filming yourself at home or in the studio, but it's you doing it. You might be asking yourself, Sam, what equipment do I need? Because I've seen many people who have been to auditions, or I know actors who go to auditions say, they had this, they had that, they had this. No, don't worry about that. You don't need that. You can do if you want to. By all means, do what you want. I did. I've got studio lights here. I've got a very expensive camera, in my opinion. And then I've got a tripod. So back to the question, what do you need? You either need a camera, like a DSLR like I've got, or any kind of camera. As long as it shoots in MP4 and shoots video, then you're fine. Preferably 1080 if you can. With an external microphone, just because most camera audios is not good. So an external microphone is great. Lights, as I said, studio lights, I've got there and there. And that's it. And you need yourself. Or you could use your phone. Everyone must have a smartphone. You can use the camera on your smartphone and film it. Do not film it like this. This is for Instagram. And selfies. Not like I know most of it. But if you do want to check out my Instagram, it'll be down in the description below. Plug. No. So, have your phone, but landscape. If you do it landscape, perfect. You can have an external microphone if you want. So for me, I could take out the external microphone that's in my camera and plug it into my phone, and it give me better audio. But the audio on smartphones nowadays is good enough. So that's all you need. And a tripod. So you can have a mini tripod like this. This is just a Amazon Basics one, I think. And bish bash bosh. That's all you need. You also need a reader. You might be asking yourself, Sam, what is a reader? I don't know any of this. Okay, so a reader is someone who's going to read the other parts of the scene with you. So the other character. So you play one, the other character plays another one. So your reader plays the other character, sorry. Do not have them straight behind the camera, because the camera's just going to pick up the reader's audio. It's not going to pick up yours. It might do, but it will more than likely pick up the reader's audio. So I would put them to the sides. And also when you're doing the self-tape, most people, casting directors, don't like you talking to your lens. They'll have you doing it to the side, or just above the lens. I think personally, monologues, I feel like you need to do it in the lens because you're connecting with the audience. But self-tape, when you're doing it to your reader, you want to be facing your reader. But if you've got multiple characters, you're saying, how do I do that? Do I just stare at the same person? Do I just react to the same person? No. You pick anywhere on the opposite side of the camera and choose how you're going to react. So you can react one way to this reader. The reader will still be there, but the other character will be there, if that makes sense. So they'll still be reading for you, the other characters, but you place them all different parts of the room. So what you can see is, you change like this if you need to and react. Like, I'm not going to do it, but you can see how you can react to different characters. And then the casting director and the director will be like, yes, I can see he's talking to different people. He's not just talking to the same person. Because that's what it will look like from a casting director's and a director's point of view. They're like, well, I know he's meant to be talking to a different character, but I can't see it. I can't actually see him make that change of the character. So do that. Tip number 6. And you might be asking, Sam, you said there were 8 tips. You're on tip 6, but you've not said 1 to 5. I have, but I just haven't said 1 to 5 because I feel like it gets too repetitive. So what I'm going to do is just put a little thing somewhere around here just saying what tip we're on. So tip number 6. When you press record, you don't have to start straight away. You can take your time, imagine where you are as your character, imagine you're in a room, or imagine you're in that set that the character should be in. Take your time, relax, it will calm your nerves. Meditate if you want for a minute and then go back. You can always change it. You can always edit it at the end. That's the benefit of a self-tape. You have control, so you can edit it if you really want to, and they're not going to know otherwise. Okay, this is a very crucial tip. It's tip number 7, but be prepared. And when I say prepared, I mean know your character. Know why they're saying certain things. Know what their inner thoughts are. Know your lines. Lines is the most crucial one. Please, when you're on a self-tape, please be off book. Unless you've just been given it, then that's granted. You can have it in your hand. But if you could take 20 minutes, 30 minutes to learn it, if possible, that's going to benefit you a lot more than having the script in your hand. But it's not just being prepared as your character. Be prepared with your camera or your phone. Make sure it's got enough battery. Make sure your battery's charged in your camera. Make sure your external microphone's working in your camera or your phone. Do a little test. Can you see me? Can you hear me? These are the questions that you want to ask yourself when you're doing a self-tape. Especially when you're doing your self-tape test. Which is what I do. Every time I do a self-tape, I do a little self-tape test first, and then I'll roll into it. Because I want to test my audio, I want to test my lighting, and I want to be prepared. I want to make sure that I know everything that's going to happen. And I don't want anything to come out of the blue and take me off my rhythm if I'm in one. And also, know your pace for that scene. I know a lot of people, when they've got a camera on them, they can freeze. I still do it now, especially talking to YouTube. You can mess your words up. If you mess your words up, that's fine. Just start again. Or take them out in the edit. Or give it its time, give it space, and then start again. And then in the edit, it's a lot easier because you can see it from the waveform. But yeah, just be prepared, know your lines, make sure everything is charged, make sure you can see you, you can hear you, and you'll be golden. You'll be on a winner. Alright, number 8. And this is the last tip that I'm going to give you. Number 8 is make sure your files are named correctly. So what I mean by this is make sure you read your brief, because they would have sent you a way of how they want the file to be sent. So for example, if I got one from my agent, she'd be like, okay, they want it like this, but they want it through WeTransfer. But when I say name your file correctly, most people get it from the phone or from a camera, and it will be P1004567.mp4. They don't want that, because they're going to get so many self-tapes during that day or during the week, however long they're casting this for and want the self-tapes for. They're going to get it, and it's going to be a nightmare for them to find yours, because they ain't going to know. How are they going to know? So what you would do is, for me as an example, I'd go sample Elaine Eagleston at Eagleston Management, or I'd shorten it and just go Sample Eaglestone Management or Elaine Eaglestone. It's up to you how you want to do it. Eaglestone Management, so you put your agent, you put your role, and then you put the title. And then there's no confusing. When they look up on their computer and go, oh, okay, so Sam sent me his file. Let's see if he's named it. Perfect. Sample, boom, found it straight away. Put it on. That's all you need. As long as they can see that you've named it, filed correctly, they can find it straight away. It makes their life easier, and it'll give them a good impression on you. So that's everything from me. I hope you've learned something. I hope you have. If you have, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, question of the day: do you know how to self-tape? And will you start doing self-tapes? Or are you doing them already? Let me know in the comment section below. And also, if there's anything that you want me to cover on acting, put it down in the comment section below, and if I get enough requests, I'll do a video on it. Also, you can catch me on any of my social medias, which I'll attach to the description below, or you can just message me in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But that's everything from me, and I wish you every success in your career. Thank you.